Hello, not a huge amount to update you on this week because I have just been making bags. These are not milestone bags, they're just a selection of the bags that I've made. For example, these neon dinosaurs, which I can't get the handle of, there we go. Presumably from the 80s, that's my aunt's fabric stash. Mermaid fabric from my aunt's fabric stash. This is not from my aunt's fabric stash. This is a doona cover that I bought a long time ago when I was planning to upgrade to a queen size bed. However, I realised that if I want to shut my bedroom door at any point, there's not room for a queen size bed. So this just sat in a cupboard, and I pulled it out the other week and thought, oh, well, I'll donate it. But it is horrible. It would be awful to sleep under. It is polyester cotton blend, they say on the packet, but I would say that the cotton percentage is minimal because this would be staticky and sticky and horrible to sleep on. So I cut it up and made bags out of it, of course. And this is a William Morris border design fabric, which is quite nice. William Morris, however, big proponent for safety in factories and for returning to the handmade traditions, but also when people mention to him that the green paint and dyes in his items, like his wallpapers and his furnishings, contained a lot of arsenic, he flat out denied it and said that people had been bitten by the witch fever. I've been watching history documentaries on YouTube. I just thought that was interesting. For someone who was so, wanting to make sure workers were cared for, he didn't have a lot of time for the people who bought his products. Anyway, that's probably not true. That's probably unfair because there was a lot of denial of the whole arsenic thing. This is not relevant to anything, so I'm going to move on. Cross stitch. So I have done a little bit on the cross stitch. Here's what it looked like last week. And here's how it's looking now. So mostly up here in the top, sorry, didn't mean to give you the finger there. Mostly up here in the top is where I'm working at the moment. And then it's a simple case of just going straight across and finishing all that off, and then I can do the rest. So that's where I'm at with that. The problem with this at the moment is because this has been such a long project, as if you missed the announcement, I started this in 2015, both the chart is wearing out on the folds, so I've got to do the bits that are under the folds before I can't read the symbols anymore. And the little card that's got the thread in it, I need to make a new one because that has just fallen apart, and it's going to be a problem figuring out what thread is which thread is which, doesn't matter. So I need to get onto that and make a new card before I really go much further because I'm going to confuse myself. So that is all I have for you work update wise, cross stitch. What I have also done is mashed my seconds. That makes no sense. That's a strange thing to say. I know. Let me explain. So there is an app. Let me get rid of this. Let me put this in the bag. I'm not getting rid of it. I've been working on it for many years. There's an app called 1 Second Every Day, and you record video every day just on your phone, and then you go into the app and you can clip out a second of that video to represent your day. And then at the end of the week, the month, the year, whatever, you can mush them all together into one video. And then you have a video record of your week, your month, or your year. Now, today is my birthday, so I do this every year on my birthday. I mash the preceding year, and I do that while it's mashing because that's the international sign for mashing, apparently. So that is done. I have not pushed it to subscribers because, I got to be honest, probably not that many people interested. But if you are interested in my year... You don't have to pretend you are. But if you are, there's a link in the description to that video. It'll be in the playlist. It's my 10th year doing it, so it's probably the longest relationship of my life is with this app. That's a worry. So that's available for your viewing. I have seen it because I've just mashed it before I came out to record. It is mostly coffee, my dog, and crafting. And the previous year was mostly coffee, my dog, and crafting. So it is good to have a brand and a theme to stick to, I feel. So if you're interested, it's in the description. There's a whole playlist for the whole 10 years. I wouldn't expect a huge amount of interest in that. I upload them to YouTube so I can easily share them with my friends. I thought I had a pocket. I do. I made this dress. I thought there was pockets in it. And they pretend to be interested. My friends pretend to be interested because they care about me, and that's very kind of them. And I take that. I take that as a compliment. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on because I have to go and sort some embroidery threads before it all turns into a big ugly tangle, and sew some more bags because I've got quite a lot cut out. And I will see you next week with maybe that thing wet finished, that scarf wet finished, which I didn't do because time got away from me. I don't know if I said that or if that was the previous take. It's so hard to keep track of what I've said when I have to do multiple takes because the wheels fall off sometimes and I just have to start again. So yes, the thing that I don't, in case I didn't say it, the scarf that I showed you last week, I haven't wet finished it. Time got away from me, and I will show it to you next week. Maybe I'll go and wet finish it right now, only I will probably get distracted and not do that either. But thank you very much for watching. I realise that the wheels fell off on the end, but you know, sometimes you just have to upload the truth of who you are to the internet. You take care of yourself, have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.